and welcome to the Quantum Success Show, where you can get your information and inspiration to create your desires. And as you can see, I have a friend. This friend of mine is Margaret Lynch. And let me just tell you a little bit about Margaret. The Wall Street Journal calls her the Wealth Manifestation Authority. That's a pretty big title. And I can attest to this. Margaret has X-ray vision for seeing the fears and limiting beliefs that keep success-minded people limited in their money and personal power. Does she ever? This accomplished success coach, author, and top emotional freedom technique, otherwise known as EFT or tapping, she's an expert. She delivers high-impact transformation that can clear the inner blocks to wealth and success and create the on-fire enthusiasm and charisma that's key to skyrocketing wealth. After 18 years of engineering, management, and winning top sales awards at Fortune 500 companies, she left corporate America to live her passion. And it's amazing. In less than 4 short years, Margaret created a multi-million-dollar business using the exact techniques that she teaches and now writes in her book. She brings her transformational work to thousands of people all over the world, to live events, to online videos. I'm sure you've heard of her. I mean, she's just amazing. She has 130,000 people that follow her a month. She is the author of the highly acclaimed book and tapping program, The 7 Levels of Wealth Manifestation Program, which has been featured in the Wall Street Journal, Boston Globe, Miami Herald, Houston Chronicle, San Francisco Chronicle, NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox News, CNN. I could go on and on. But her new book, and that's why I'm having her here because I'm so excited for her, is Tapping into Wealth. You are actually, as the family, getting the first look at this and the first interview with Margaret. So I'm very excited. It's being published by Penguin Random House. I came to know you through an introduction through our mutual friend, Richard Gurman, and we got on a call together and we've been fast friends ever since. So much that I was the first person that you gave a galley to of your book. What was that like?
I actually read it and texted me. I was like, wow, somebody read it. It's such a long process to put a book out, and it was due, well over a year ago to the publisher. It takes so long. And I kind of realized, not until you texted me, I didn't realize that no one had actually read my book except me and the writer. So it's crazy. Thank you.
Yeah. And what did I text you?
Something really nice. Like, it's brilliant.
It is so brilliant. I was so proud of you. And I gotta tell you, and I'm just totally honest, like it's a rare book these days that can literally keep my attention because I lead a very full life, right? So I might start reading a book and kind of get a little bit of information out of it, but this book is so, it's amazing. Like, I learned about tapping probably 9 years ago, went through a class, used it many times. I even put tapping in my Ideal Body course because I think it's such an effective tool. And this brought me back to how truly powerful it is. So I kind of took a break from tapping myself, and now I'm doing it again, which is really awesome because you've laid it out. It's so basic and simple, yet really brilliant, really, really brilliant. So I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is, it's a powerful tool, and I think that when you take a tool like tapping that really can be powerful because it's in the moment and anyone can do it, and you apply it very practically. As you know, my background is actually engineering. In corporate America, I started as an engineer for 10 years. I worked in the engineering field, and that's how my brain works. It's like I want to apply something in a very direct, practical way so that there is a payoff, an outcome that, like we engineers, like things to be measurable. So, my gift, I think, is taking a tool like tapping and applying it so specifically towards the specific blocks that people have in their money. And in doing that, man, did I get an education, I never thought I was going to become an expert in money and wealth, but my clients taught me through all of the stuff that blocked them, everything in this book, every single thing in this book, and you see their stories in every single chapter. Everything in that book was taught to me by my clients, when I first opened my practice, because, as successful as they wanted to be and as much as they were doing, their biggest blocks were constantly money that was showing up. and people don't even want to talk about it. Who wants to sit down and start getting real about the actual number that you have in your debt, or the actual number that you don't have in your savings account that you would like to have, because it triggers the mind body. It triggers emotion, it triggers bad emotion, never triggers fun emotions. The only thing that triggers fun emotions is thinking about like winning the lottery, but that tends to be a little bit dissociated. It's not an everyday feeling, right?
Yeah.
If only we could feel that way every day. But it's amazing what I found when I delved into this idea of money. And, like the 5 kinds of money, that income is a different energy and vibe than your savings account, than your debt, than the goals that you set for your income and your business. And then the creepy one that I call toxic money. It gets a little creepy. But it just fascinated me. My little brain was like, this is like real. And I think my story is that I left corporate America to start my career and start working with people. And then I literally became one of the people that I was coaching because I was putting out great stuff and I was struggling to earn an income. And I was like, what is going on? As soon as I became self-employed, all of these blocks around money came up because suddenly, like, I'm my income. It's not some company setting it. And it just completely nuked how I dealt with money, or basically avoided dealing with money. So learning what was going on with my clients, I was like, and me! I clearly had lots of blocks around money, and I just had to figure it out, and I just poured all that into the book.
Well,
so my chapter.
What I love is that you have someone that assisted you on the book, and you actually give her credit. It's how do you say it? Dale,
Schwartz, yeah.
And she was helping you write the book and doing what you said in the book and having major transformation in her money space.
In her own life, yeah. And I would say to her, okay, I've got this chapter and I'm going to be sending it to you. It's on, I remember the chapter was on goal trauma. She was like, what the heck's goal trauma? I'm like, well, you can literally have a trauma in goals. And so something that you did that you really wanted in the past, a goal that you set, that you really tried and you really believed in, and it all went south. And when you can look back and say, I have one of those. And when I think back, it's still painful. I still feel embarrassed. I'm still frustrated. I still feel betrayed. Whatever it is, that acts like a real trauma and will be like a dark shadow over everything you do in the future.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, I have one of those. When can you send me that chapter? And I was like, well, I'm not. She's like, just send it to me. And she tapped through that chapter. I'm thinking she wants it as the writer. No, she wanted it for the transformation.
Right.
And she tapped through the chapter and really saw that she had a goal trauma, that ever since that event, she never really lets herself believe anymore, because the last time she believed, it didn't work out. So you come into a new goal and you're, instead of being your most enthusiastic and excited and bringing all of you, you're like, I'm just going to not quite want this all the way and see what happens.
Yeah.
And you and I work with people like that all the time. They really want to grow their business, but there's something that's like, I don't want to totally put myself into it, because then if I fail again, and does that affect your money? Like, huge.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
One of the things I love so much about you, but one of the things I love so much, and that we're very congruent in, our teachings together, is that, and you even talk about it in your book, Tapping into Wealth, that you talk about, you address law of attraction. I got one too. You talk about, you have
corrected proof.
Oh, there you go. You have a chapter on law of attraction. And you say the exact same thing. We're so congruent in this place that it's like not just about visualizing something and thinking positive thinking and all that kind of stuff. It's all about vibes. It's all about your energy. And so many people just don't go within enough and really see, what's the incongruency, like you were just talking about. I have a goal, I want to do this, but yet, it's like I'm pulling myself back. And those vibes that's what's going out to the universe to give you more of the same. So if you've got this, like, I don't deserve this block here, ignoring it, suppressing it, repressing it, just thinking about something else is still there. It's vibing out into the universe, and that's why we get the results that we get.
There's also about 50% of you that's like, you know what, dreams don't come true. And so there's a part of you that actually has like this, like the inner skeptic, you could think of it, that has sort of this vested interest in attracting that evidence. Is, see, dreams don't come true. See, people let you down. And I'll ask people if they find themselves saying that, see?
Yeah.
And so you're manifesting from that part of you too, the part of you that's just about to say, see, I was right, dreams don't come true, law of attraction doesn't work. And so, you know, that's, you're manifesting from that part of you too. So to clear that part and to find it, and to, instead of fighting it all the time, like let it out and release it and clear it, now you're just like attracted the way Christy Whitman wants you to attract, which is magnetic Mondays.
Oh my God, you crack me up.
Advertising the good stuff. You know, that's what we want, not half cray-cray and half good stuff, right?
Yes. Exactly. You're so funny. So let's talk about, for those that don't fully understand or like really, like, how does tapping work? Because there's tons of other modalities out there. There's Reiki, you know, there's tons of stuff. So why is tapping so effective?
Well, tapping is a modality that's actually been clinically proven that interacts physically with your nervous system. So when you think about the fight or flight response or the stress response, which simply means when you have a thought about something, an autonomic nervous system reaction happens. So sometimes you could have a thought about, oh, I'd love to earn twice my income, and that's going to create a feeling in you, a fear, an anxiety, a shame, a something. And it's really hard to use your mind to white knuckle it and discipline over those thoughts and be like, I'm just going to be positive. When your whole nervous system is like shame, right? Oh my God, I just broke a rule. So with tapping, when you tap on acupuncture points, and we use ones that are on our face and our hands because we like to look weird in this book, but also because they're easy to access. Like, these are all acupuncture points that when you use acupressure, just instead of a needle, you actually shift the nervous system. They can chart the nervous system reaction dropping. So there are a lot of great modalities out there, but this is the one that within minutes, just by tapping, you can completely break a connection. I can take somebody out of a lifelong phobia in 30 minutes of tapping, right? So if I can turn off lifelong phobia, if I can turn off someone's post-traumatic stress memories, I'm pretty sure I can turn off your I'm afraid to charge more. Right, because it's just another fear running.
Or why don't I have any money? Why can't I achieve wealth?
And whenever I say that, I feel panic, anxiety, shame, and those things are wired, and they're going to run in me for the rest of my life. And that's the other thing that people don't realize. Your wiring around money came first. You're manifesting your reality to match your wiring, not the reverse, which we think, wow, I don't have a lot of money coming in, so I'm anxious. No, you're wired with anxiety around money, and until you sort of map out your money map, which is one of the exercises in the book, actually some of the free video content you get with the book, you really won't have a sense of, I'm going to keep manifesting from this. So with tapping, you can dramatically shift things that you can't shift with your conscious mind, which is your nervous system wiring to all different forms of money, to goal setting, to standing out more, to anything that you need to move forward. You can clear away and shift the autonomic nervous system. And, I often say to people, there's a lot of people out there, personal development people, who say, you gotta let go of your wounds. You just gotta let it go. And or you gotta let go of that fear. You gotta let go of that anxiety. You gotta push through that wall. And yes, it's true, but when you have a thought about, say, getting up on a stage, and fear racks through your body, or you imagine yourself saying to somebody, this is how much I charge, and you've just doubled that price. And just the thought of that has shame running through your body, panic, fear, terror. Before you have a chance to have another thought, that's really hard to push through. That's not a thin wall. That's like a brick wall.
Yeah.
And if I can take a tool like tapping that turns off that shame, that fear, where the person's like, I just don't feel that anymore. You might have a little bit of nervousness, but it's not enough that you can't push through. It's like, well, I'm still a little nervous about getting on stage because Oprah and Tony Robbins are going to be there. But I can step up. I'm not racked with panic, fear, terror, embarrassment, don't stand out, all the programming that we have.
Right.
So, I just think it's so powerful because I've watched that with thousands of people, all over the world I've worked with on my teleclasses. And the issues are so consistent and the transformation in minutes is so consistent that, again, little engineer brain, apply a tool, works for a consistent, measurable result. Click. Love it. It's like, yay, that makes my engineer brain happy.
Yeah. Well, I remember like early on when I was a coach and just started, I learned about tapping like maybe 9-10 years ago. And then I used it with a client who was just had such a phobia of flying, and she had to go fly from California to Australia. So it was like this huge flight. It wasn't just like a little like, hey, let me go to, other parts of California or Arizona. I mean, it was like a huge trip. She did tapping and she was totally fine. I mean, just before she would get nauseous and sometimes vomit thinking of getting on a plane. And she was able to take that whole entire ride. She didn't have to take any medication or drugs. She was totally relaxed. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. So I really recommend, when I say, I know you're my friend and I love you so much, but your book really is brilliant. And for me, it's just, it's such a step-by-step. It explains the science behind it. It explains, why law of attraction, why you need to work with that if you want to manifest your desires. I mean, you talk about something and you dig deep with something that not a lot of people have. It's almost like uncharted territory with money.
I think it is. I think it's changing the conversation.
Yes.
About what the nature of how we manifest our specifically money is. And I'm very excited to do that because I think it's time. It's time to change the conversation, particularly for those of us who were raised in the middle class, because our wealth programming is so generational. And if we don't change the conversation and start looking at some of these things, we just keep repeating the pattern. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm working on my patterns.
So if you see Margaret Lynch somewhere, she's going to be...
I know, at least going like this. Stranger danger. So I got over my social anxiety. Stranger danger.
There you go. Well, oh my God. And one else thing I have to say too is that in the book, it's not just a book. You pay for this book, but it's almost like you get a whole program with it. So, you
get a whole video series. Every chapter has a video. You go to the URL or the QR code if you have a smartphone, and there, boom, you have a video of me teaching a whole nother piece or an exercise, and there's fun things in there. I get a little crazy sometimes on camera. There's outtakes of me with my stepdog. But it's really meant to be an experience from the beginning of the chapter to the end of every chapter, and at the end of the book, wow, you're like totally a different person. In a good way.
In a great way. And thank you so much for your work in the world. You are amazing, and I just hold you so dear and wish you so much success with this book. I know you're going to change so many different, oh my God, beliefs, situations, conditioning, from people for money. And it's like, it doesn't have to be that difficult. It's like money is an energy. And if we can,
it really doesn't.
Yeah, it's just green energy. And if we can clear the stuff that blocks the green energy, more of us can live a joyful life. Money doesn't make you happy, but sure makes it easier. More fun.
It really does, and I'm thrilled that such a big publisher, it's not a little niche woo-woo publisher, is totally down with putting out this tapping book. And to me, that says that there's a shift too.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Margaret. You guys leave us your comments. Let us know what you're taking away. You can leave comments for Margaret if you have any questions for her, and I'm sure she will answer them as well. So let's continue the conversation. Thanks again, Margaret, for all you do, and make sure you pick up Tapping into Wealth. I highly recommend it. It's brilliant. Bye.
Bye.